just back on lunch break, finally starting to get healthy. This morning, this first half of day 3, we have actually focused mostly on practicing, so putting people into hypnosis and practicing some different aspects of what goes into a whole hypnotherapy session. So I'm not going to teach you that today, but what I am going to go back to is the 5 principles of success and just enlighten a little bit of knowledge on each of these 5 different principles and which ones you might be missing, leaving out, forgetting. If you feel like, hey, I have a goal or I'm striving for success in this area, or just like this idea of success that you have as a whole and you feel like you're not getting there, I think that looking at these 5 different principles and making sure you're integrating all of them is going to be very important in achieving that success and that version of success for you, because it is different for all of us. The first is simply to know your outcome. And it probably sounds oversimplified, but it's so important to know what you want. You gotta know what you want, girlfriend. So you can say, oh, I'm not hitting my goal, I feel unsuccessful, blah, blah, blah. Well, do you even know what you want? Step 1 is to know your outcome, and not just to say, I want more money, that's gonna make me successful, or I want a promotion in my job, that's going to make me feel successful. But instead, specifically, what is the outcome you desire? What is the emotion that's involved in that? What is the feeling? Can you bring all of your senses in to fully embody the outcome that you are desiring, so that once you actually hit that goal, you know you have it because you've already brought in all of the different senses to know when that is like proof in your mind of when that has actually happened. So number 1, recap, is know your outcome. Number 2 is to take action, and this is where a lot of law of attraction practitioners, I'm actually one of them, but I don't focus only on law of attraction because this is what law of attraction leaves out. And when we don't take action and we just think happy thoughts and we just think about all the money we want in our bank account or the amazing boyfriend we want to attract into our life, well, if you're not actually doing anything, then you're not going to see that success, that completion, the manifestation of your goal. So number 2 is to take action. You have to take aligned action in the direction of the outcome that you desire. Number 3, third principle, is to have sensory acuity. And essentially what this means is to pay attention. So you have to pay attention along the way. You have to notice what is working and what is not working. If you are so zoned in on the one way that your goal is going to happen and you're going to end up, with your version of success in your life, and you're not paying attention to the feedback you're getting and the details that are coming up along the way and the intuitive downloads you're experiencing and receiving, well, then you're lacking sensory acuity, and that's a very narrow-minded approach to achieve your success, and that's where you're potentially going to want to give up because you're like, it's not working, but you're just not paying attention. So number 3 is essentially pay attention or have sensory acuity. And this is something we can get better and better at as we become more aware. So if that's where you feel like you're being challenged and paying attention to what's going on as you travel along that path towards your goal, start to meditate, take a deep breath, pause, do some debriefs, write in your journal what's working, what's not working, what are you noticing as you're striving for and moving forward in the direction of your goal. Number 4 of the 5 principles of success is to have behavioral flexibility. So once you pay attention, that was 3. Number 4, now be flexible. So like I was just saying, if you're so narrow-minded on the how, there's just like this approach to how this must happen for me. This is the only way it can happen. I only want it if it happens this way. Well, there's no behavioral flexibility. And so now you're saying it's got to fit into this box, or my goal is a disaster. It's not going to happen. I'm throwing my arms up or whatever, right? And with number 4, have behavioral flexibility, we let go of the how, and this is such an important part of true manifestation as well. Yes, we want to be able to know what we want and think about what we want in positive terms, but we also really want to be able to take action, pay attention along the way, and have behavioral flexibility to be able to shift, to be able to edit, and to like, to me, it's a surrender. I surrender the how. I'm more worried about, it's more important to me that I achieve the goal than how I actually get there. And then lastly, number 5 is to operate from a physiology and psychology of excellence. So let's put that in other words as well. You are operating from a place of body and mind excellence. In other words, your energy, your mind, your body needs to match your goals. So if you are saying, I want to get super fit and tone and lose some weight and like I just want more muscle and I want to get a big butt, I just want to like have an Instagram butt or whatever, but then your physiology and your psychology are not that of excellent in alignment or matching that goal, well, it's going to be really hard to hit that goal. So on the other side, if that's what you want, cool, but we want to match and operate from a place of body and mind excellence so you can hit that goal. So that's going to come along with the action that you're taking, with the mindset you have, the belief that it is possible in the actual, in this case, working out. So you could change that and apply that to any other goal, any other area of your life where you have a goal or a version of success that you are trying to reach. And does your body and mind, are they operating from a place of excellence? But I would say more importantly, is that state of excellence also matching what you desire at the core, at the most core level. So those are the 5 principles of success. I hope this has just made you look at success a little bit differently and consider if there is a goal in your life where you feel like, I'm just not hitting this, I'm not hitting this, I'm not hitting this, and you're getting frustrated, go back and consider checking each of these off to make sure that you are operating from this place. And if you're still not seeing results after operating from the 5 principles, that is a very good indicator that the critical factor that is the space between the imaginary space between the conscious and subconscious mind is blocking you from actually allowing change in. So that's where you say, I want to do this, and then you don't do it. Well, that's because bam, it's like a arrow shooting in, trying to get this information into your body to change. I want to reprogram, and it just goes boop, backs and shoots off because of critical factor. No change. Conscious mind says, I want to do this. Nope. Want to do this. No. And then it gets frustrating, right? And you're like, I'm just not a motivated person. Well, your motivation is on the other side of the critical factor, which is your subconscious mind. So here we go. I want to do this. I want to do this. I'm going to loosen up a little bit here and allow, through practices like hypnosis, meditation, some of that information to now cross over past the critical factor into the subconscious mind. Now change can actually happen, and you don't have to be racking your mind on why is what I say I want not happening, because you've loosened the critical factor, you've made it porous, and change can now happen in the subconscious mind. That's all. That's it. That's all. I'll talk to you guys not tomorrow. Actually, we have tomorrow off. So in a couple days, I'll be back for some more takeaways from hypnosis training. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Have a beautiful rest of your day.